Hello, we're here at this wonderful cafe. Here's our coffee. Here's Jasmine. It's raining outside. We're going to talk about religion in China. Jasmine, what do you think about religion in China?
It's most people don't have it. Maybe I don't really know.
Most people don't have a religion.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's generally true. At least the your generation and the generation that's older than you, like your parents' generation. But I think your grandparents do have religion. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, they are Buddhist.
They're Buddhist.
Mm.
Oh. Did you ever see them when you were growing up doing anything religious?
Yeah, they go to the temple.
They go to the temple.
Mm.
What do they do at the temple?
I never go with them.
You never went with them?
Yeah,
What do you think they do at the temple?
the book they read. What do you call
The book? Like the Buddhist book?
it? Yeah, what do you call it?
Let's see. I don't know. I guess it would be like the sayings of Buddha.
Yeah, something.
Yeah, something
I
like
think
that.
they will go and read.
They'll go read it.
I don't really know.
Hmm.
I think they have their own festival.
They have their own festival.
Let's say there's one. I guess they would buy all the animals from the market and set them free.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah,
Wait, so they go to the market, buy the animals that are gonna be eaten, I
yeah,
suppose, and then let them go.
yeah.
Where do they let them go?
If it's fish, let them go to the river.
What if it's like chickens?
I don't know.
Oh, I've never heard of that before. Um, when you were in school, what did you learn about religion? Did you learn anything about religion?
I guess we won't wait within in history class. We
In
learn
hi-
about the different religions in the world.
Oh yeah. What did they tell you about them?
We learn the three main religions in this world is Christianity, Islam,
Christianity, Islam,
and what's the third one? I don't know. It's Hindu or Buddhist.
Hinduism.
I
Yeah.
don't, I don't know which one they are.
Well,
Saying.
Buddhism is kind of like a branch off of Hinduism. Yeah, that's true. What did they say about Christianity?
We won't. We just learn it from a really objective way.
Just what the history is.
Yeah.
No opinions about it
No
though.
opinion.
Um, when you were younger, before you came to college, what was your did you ever think about religion or God or anything like this?
Yeah, I most of Chinese people, if you go to temple, you would see maybe they are not a Buddhist,
Yeah.
but they would still worship all those Buddha in the temple. You know?
So even if you're not Buddhist, you just pray to the Buddha.
Yeah,
Oh.
they would. Do it. You have been to the temple in China.
Yeah, I've
You
been to
did.
the temple.
What did you see?
It's they get down on their knees, they burn incense, they pray to the temple god, even though they don't really believe in the temple. Yeah, the god. It's kind of like a traditional religion, I guess.
Yeah.
What do you think of Islam? There seems to be a lot of Pakistanis on this college campus.
I don't really know much about their religion, but
Yeah.
I feel they got they have their, it's like they're separated from the other part of the world. Like the way
Yeah.
they dress, the way.
Yeah, the Muslims, they're totally weird compared to everyone else, right? Yeah. It's they have their own way of dressing, they have their own ideas and stuff. That's
Yeah.
true. So, would you ever want to be Muslim?
I can't cover my head.
You can't cover your head. Yeah, you have to cover your head if you're a Muslim, I guess.
Yeah.
A Muslim girl at least. Okay. Do you have anything else that you want to say?
Um, you said you want to ask me about how do I think about religion now.
Yeah, what do you think about religion now?
Now I learned more after I come to college. I
Uh-huh.
learned more with you guys, with American teachers,
What's your religion now?
Christian.
Christian. It's a pretty good religion.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. What do you think about Marxism or communism? Is that like cool? Is that like a religion? Do you think it's a religion?
I never thought it's a religion. I don't even know people think it's a religion before you told me.
You didn't know it was a religion?
I don't know.
Or people think it's a religion? Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't think we consider it as a religion.
Yeah, I think some people think, even in the West, people have different opinions whether or not it's a religion or not. Yeah, because it has some elements of religion, but I wouldn't say
What
that.
happens?
Well, for example, it has what we call eschatology, which is like a fancy word for like at the end of history, the world's going to be a utopia, like a communist utopia. And so it's like that's a kind of religious idea because there's no reason to believe that. It's just kind of like they have faith in that, you know. I guess
I
that's
think they believe there. It's not they. I feel it's like they believe if they work hard, they can make it come true. Something like
yeah.
that.
But originally, like Karl Marx, he said it was like inevitable, like it was just gonna happen.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I don't know.
Yeah, so that's why we kind of a lot of people say oh, it's kind of a religion, and there's all these like beliefs that go with it, like I don't know, like equality. They're like huge into equality and stuff like that, and that's kind of I don't know, it's kind of a religious faith or something, yeah, something like that. Um, yeah. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I think all Chinese people they do believe God, but they just don't have a religious system. They don't really
Yeah.
know what to do, but they somehow just because when you hear them talk, they're gonna talk something about God.
God, yeah.
But they don't really know what to do.
Yeah, it is interesting because I've heard a lot of my students even say things like, "Oh yes, I believe in God," or "God's going to do this," or "God created everyone," or "We're all children of God," or something like that. Yeah. Um, yeah, that's true. I think in traditional China, you guys did believe in God, right? Because you have like the Temple of Heaven, the Temple of God in Beijing, or whatever.
I think
Tian.
I don't know since when people believe, but I feel all along the way Chinese people believe Buddhism.
Buddhism. Yeah.
I think it's from. Oh, I know the Buddhism is kind of prosperous in China.
Mhm.
It was in maybe Tang Dynasty.
Tang Dynasty.
Was it?
I don't know. When,
And see, I don't know how to make. Maybe there are foreign people come to China to
yeah, like from India maybe or
yeah,
something.
Then they
Yeah.
learn something from them.
Yeah.
I mean, they choose to believe.
Yeah, I think
When,
that's true.
I mean, when emperor believed that,
Hmm.
then all his people is gonna believe.
Yeah, when the emperor accepts the religion, then everybody is gonna
Yeah.
basically have to accept it. Yeah.
So maybe sometimes I think about that. Maybe in the past, let's say in Tang Dynasty, if it was some Christian come to China,
Yeah.
made the emperor believe that,
Yeah.
then maybe now Chinese people are Christians.
So Chinese could have come very close to all being Christian
I feel like
if
that.
it was Christians who converted Tang Dynasty instead of Buddhists.
Yeah. Or maybe it's some other dynasty. I don't know.
Yeah, whatever dynasty it is. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting thought. Well, I think there used to be a lot of Christians in China, but I think all of religions suffered sort of recently. It seems like the first or the last two generations are the ones that are not very religious. Maybe since the Cultural Revolution, something like that.
How is not re- how is not really religious?
Like they don't have like a they don't call them they don't call themselves religious. I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Um, it is after the it's called Cultural Revolution.
Yeah,
It is
Cultural
after.
Revolution. Yeah, after that. Yeah, how